Welcome to Tender Heart. Pilot tells him wait on the plane, then looks out the window and immediately starts crying. Before we continue this story, if you are new here, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you get updated every time we post new videos. With that said, let's dive right into it. People belonging to military background can only understand what it feels like to be in that position. A flight had landed on Oklahoma City. Mike Helm was also traveling in the same flight. He shared his experience on social media about what he saw that day. As the plane was still on the runway and luggage was being drawn, passengers were asked to pay attention to a special message. A message through the intercom by the pilot. This time was much different than it has ever been. The first interesting part was that the pilot himself was addressing the people. Secondly, as the pilot began to deliver the news, his voice was shaking. The passengers were informed that today, a special casket had been carried on the plane and was now being offloaded. A soldier named Brooklyn Newton had lost her life and the dead body was being carried to her hometown. He requested every person on the plane to observe a moment of silence in order to pay tribute to the nation's young hero. Everyone, including Mike, looked out the window for the view. The sight was very unusual. The casket was covered in the US flag, while the soldiers' parents were weeping for their daughter. Their eyes were shining with pride. Moreover, standing on the sides were soldiers from her units, saluting and paying tribute to her. It was a self-explanatory view, which could even melt a stone-hearted person. As Mike lost control over his emotions and his eyes became moist, he turned away to wipe his tears and noticed what he had never witnessed before. Another extraordinary sight was waiting for him, a sight so beautiful that no picture in the world could define its details. Everyone on the plane was feeling the same way. Each eye was filled with tears. Every individual was loaded with emotions. People from different religions, races, and traditions were residing on the plane. There were Muslims, there were traders, and there were foreigners, all speaking different languages, yet it had no impact on anybody, for now they spoke the language of love and empathy. A Muslim woman was consoling a lady sitting next to her. They both shared an intimate moment together. Another man was crying on the shoulder of some guy, which wasn't even related to him, but all of these shared one common feeling. They deeply felt for the deceased soul, a soul that lost the gift of life. For all of these people, the passengers were more like a single family, the family sharing an emotional moment in common. These are times when we realize how much a single person means to the people who are close, and how all of a sudden, their world crashes after losing their loved one. The moment was some intense yet so beautiful. The entirety of America at this moment had no division, no discrimination, a perfect example of humanity, paying tribute to the one that had sacrificed its life for its nation. A sight as much as rarely seen, to have witnessed in it reality, thus gives us a lesson to the entirety of humanity. How one incident can bring the entire world to the same platform. I hope you liked the video. If you do, then feel free to share this video with your family and friends. And if you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.